Hello everyone! Today I'm going to show you 2 ways how you can count calories for beginners, because either you want to be in a caloric deficit to lose weight, or you want to be in a caloric surplus to gain weight. Or maybe you're just interested in how to not gain or lose weight at all. So stick with me here because I'm going to walk you through the 2 ways today. Hi, my name is Christiana Mikesh. I'm a certified personal trainer and I have helped hundreds of people get rid of their pain, fix their problems and adapt to a sustainable fitness routine. In my previous video, I talked about how many calories you should be eating a day. So if you want to calculate your metabolism, your metabolic rate, you know, that rate that we burn every single day, either you eat less or you eat more to gain or lose weight, have a look at it. Otherwise, let's dive into today's video, how to actually count your calories in your food for beginners. So as I mentioned in the previous video, there are 2 ways of counting your calories. Number 1 is do it manually, which is, to be honest with you, my preferred way of doing things as well. So after you calculated your metabolic rate, you know that baseline that you burn every single day, that your body burns every single day just by existing. You know that either you need to eat less to lose weight, or you need to eat more to gain weight, or you need to eat exactly the same amount to maintain weight. When you eat less, it means you are in a caloric deficit. So in order for me to eat less, I need to know how much I'm putting into my body. Let's count calories. So there's 2 ways of looking at the calories in your food that I'm going to show you. One easy one, which is basically more eyeballing than actually weighing. You won't need a scale for that. If you have a food container like this, for example, this is standard yogurt. And obviously this is not in English language, but obviously if you live in an English-speaking country, everything should be labeled in English. You're gonna have a look at how many grams is in that tub, 450 grams total in that whole thing. And then you're gonna have a look at the nutrition label, how much gram is 1 serving. So 1 serving has 150 grams, which has a total energy of 100 calories, okay? 1 serving, 150 grams, 100 calories, that means 450 grams, which are 3 servings in this cup, have 300 calories. So all you need to do is basically divide that tub into 3 portions and you have your 100 calories per serving. All you're gonna do now is, if you have 1 serving, you jot it down somewhere and put it aside. Another way, obviously, is if you're not going to eat the entire box and you're not going to split it into 3 servings, like with the peanut butter, you have a look at the nutrition label on the back. How many calories is per serving? How much is 1 serving, by the way? It says 1 tablespoon of this peanut butter, which are 15 grams, have 100 calories. So the thing is, everyone's tablespoon is a different size, and it can be, how much is 15 grams, excuse me? Is it a full tablespoon? Is it half of a tablespoon? Is it a, you know what I mean, right? So all you need to do is take some peanut butter and weigh it. Have a look how much 15 grams actually look like to be able to eyeball your portion size. And that's it. So if you have a food package that doesn't have any nutrition label whatsoever, but you still want to know the calories, all you need to do is to put your serving size onto a scale, weigh it. Let's say I have 50 grams of oats that I would like to have for breakfast. All I need to do is to go to Google and type in 50 grams calories in oats. Here we go. We have 194 calories in 50 grams of oats. Amazing. So easy. And then you jot it down either on your phone or on a piece of paper, and you really add up every single thing that you were eating during that day. For breakfast, for lunch, as a snack, as a dinner. Did you put anything into your coffee, into your tea, any milk or sugar? Did you chew on any chewing gum? Every single thing counts, even if it's the sauce like your ketchup or your mayo, okay, with your fries. Please jot it down. And then you do that on a daily basis and then compare to what your metabolic rate is every day and see if you're generally in a caloric deficit or not. And that's how you know you are losing weight currently or not. And that's how I calculate my macros too, by the way. I will talk about what macros are and how to count them in the next video. So make sure to like this video and subscribe for more videos on macros, calories, and your metabolism. The other way of counting your calories is using an app like MyFitnessPal, which makes it more convenient to count your calories, but call me old school, I just don't like using it. But I quickly walk you through how to use MyFitnessPal anyways. I'm going to show you how to use MyFitnessPal, which is one of the most popular apps that are out there, probably also one of the biggest ones, to count your calories and your macros. So after you downloaded it from the Apple or also Android store, which is completely free by the way, you will get asked a few questions about your fitness goal. Whether you want to gain weight, maintain it, or lose it, how much weight you would like to gain, maintain, or lose, and which will bring you to this page and tell you how many calories you should be eating per day in order to reach your goal within that certain amount of time that you set in the beginning. What we're going to do is we're going to go to diary. Here you can already see that you can put in your breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, exercise, and we're gonna just go ahead and click on breakfast. So for breakfast, here we've got already some suggestions. You can also just search for, let's look for, I had muesli in the morning. Had some muesli, apple muesli. Let's go for this one. If you know the brand, if you know the exact brand, the more accurate the result is gonna be. Oh, Bircha, I think I actually had this one. Let's say I had 1 cup, serving size 1. Here you can already see how many calories it has, carbs, fat, and protein, and I'm going to add that. Plus, I also had some milk with it. I had some milk. All right, here, semi-milk. 100 milliliter, that's perfect. If you want to choose the serving size, you can put in 2, 3. I had 1. And also, if you would like to have, like if you had cups or ounces, tablespoons or whatsoever, put this in. Click yes, thank you. What you also can do is basically this. You can scan the barcode. I hope this works because I Oh, it worked? It worked! Peanut butter crunchy! So it already gives me the serving size of tea, 2 tablespoons. I only had 1. Save, 95 calories, and that I'm going to add. All right, perfect. Okay, so you can see my breakfast had 400 calories. Then I can add my lunch, how much I had for my lunch. And you're gonna do this for every single meal that you had within this day, from breakfast to lunch, dinner, of course, your snacks as well. If you had some exercise, let's say you went for a walk or so. If I type in walking, you already get different kind of options here. Let's say I went for a walk with 7.5 minutes per kilometer. That's a pretty brisk walk, I think, which burned 219 calories. And then this gives you basically on top, you can see from 1,550, which is your current goal, you ate 600 calories and you did exercise as well, which gives you 1,159 calories left to work with. So the reason why I don't like using apps is because you don't learn that sense of eyeballing your food, which I think is really, really important long term. If your goal is long-term weight loss, you need to be able to look at your plate and understand, okay, this big of a chicken has this many calories, has this much protein, this much rice, has that many calories, that much carbs, or whatever it is. If you just put it into an app, you don't have it visually anymore. You didn't put that effort into actually weighing your food, researching, which I find gives you a really nice learning curve, which might be a little bit annoying in the beginning, but it gives you that learning curve of understanding and creating an awareness for yourself. Now, all this counting is really, really great, but I don't want you to get obsessed with it or think, oh God, I need to do this for the rest of my life. No, not at all. All you need to do is take 2-3 weeks of being really conscious of what you're eating. Take the chicken, put it on a scale, weigh it, see, okay, this much chicken has 300 calories, has 200 calories. This much carbs has this many calories, this much carbs. That's all I want you to do. Look at your plate and really realize what you're putting into your body. Not only the calories and the macronutrients, but also the quality of the food, because the quality makes a big, big difference to how you feel the next day or how you feel overall during the whole week. Do you feel sluggish? Do you feel tired? Do you want to eat more although you know you're full? Are you satisfied with your foods? Questions like that. All I'm saying is don't go nuts about it. Just create an awareness for yourself, what you're eating, how much you're eating, and what it actually looks like on a plate, which is going to be important when you go out to a restaurant. You know roughly, okay, this whole meal has 1,000 calories, this one has 500, so you can just eyeball your food. Now, please don't forget that all this calorie counting, macro counting, weighing your food, going on Google, looking it up, making a list is as important as the workout you're doing with it. Your best diet is not gonna work efficiently or long-term if you don't have a long-term workout strategy. And I'm saying this because I've seen it so many times where people go on a diet, they eat a certain amount of calories, they drop down into a caloric deficit, they lose weight, but what happens when they lose weight and don't work out is that your metabolic rate is gonna go down too. If you are on a diet, you lose weight and you don't move, your metabolism will adapt to it. But the great thing about it, all you need to do is to go and exercise at least a little bit. So if you are in a caloric deficit, yes, you will lose weight, but your metabolism will go down too. When your metabolism goes down, you theoretically need to eat even less again than before. You've probably went through the scenario before where you went on a diet, you ate in a caloric deficit, you started losing weight, but after a month or so, you started stagnating. It just doesn't move anymore. The scale doesn't move, the clothes are not getting looser. This is called when your metabolism is basically slowing down. And in order to prevent that, you need to do the exact opposite of having a slow metabolism. You need to boost it back up again, or at least maintain it at where it is. And in order to do that, you need to strengthen your muscles, build strong muscles to keep your metabolism up, because the stronger your muscles, the higher your metabolism. Imagine the more muscles you have in your body, the more calories you burn throughout the day in order to use those muscles. And that's essentially your metabolism. I hope that makes sense. Okay, you need to strengthen your muscles, boost your metabolism. You need to raise your activity level. That means move, walk, swim, do anything. Just stand up, sit down, I don't know. But don't sit all day in front of your computer. Like, go up, go for a walk, 10-minute walk, 15-minute walk, that's all you need to do. And then be in a caloric deficit. And you have your 3 magic components to weight loss forever. Yes, this is what I want you to do. Now, if this seems a little bit overwhelming, you don't really know where to start, what is actually a good workout, how to strengthen your muscles, what to actually eat exactly, I have a 12 weeks program where I'm giving you personal assistance to, I'm gonna calculate your macros, I'm gonna check in with you weekly to see how you're doing, and I'm gonna give you access to my 21 days workout challenges. The link is in the description box if you have any questions or if you would like to know more about the challenges or about calories or about this video, whatever it is, let me know down below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay sweet, stay active, and see ya!